Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is EJ Marino and tonight we're diving into the 2021 Golden Globes. It was an evening. It was a night that had some shocks. I don't think anything was like, oh my god, never mind that. Best Actress was a little bit of a moment, but overall I thought this night was pretty interesting. I didn't personally watch the show because we'll start this off by saying the Hollywood Foreign Press can go to hell. I mostly kept up with this on Twitter a lot of the time, saw a lot of the tweets. Yeah, I kind of peeped at some videos, but the Hollywood Foreign Press is a garbage organization, and we can't continuously condemn them as a group, saying that they aren't, doing the right things, especially with them having no black members for like 2 decades, they've said. Yeah, I can't just be like, oh my god, these people are trash, but here is their awards. But I do think these are noteworthy to talk about. There are some winners here that I do want to give their proper recognition. There's even some wins that have angered me. We'll talk about actor in a comedy and best comedy. Those kind of threw me off. And then there's movies I don't like that still won, and I'm not too shocked by that. So enough of this intro, let's dive into these winners. We'll be starting off with our 2 supporting acting wins. We have Jodie Foster and Daniel Kaluuya. I am kind of shocked by the Jodie Foster one, mostly because I swore this was going to go to Glenn Close and we were going to have to deal with the hillbilly elegy discourse. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that. That is refreshing, but I am still surprised to see her in this win. Her film was fine. I think the Mandalorian, I almost said the Mandalorian. That is not what that is. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I thought it was a pretty mediocre film, but Jodie Foster was a highlight of that. Then we go to Judas and the Black Messiah with Daniel Kaluuya winning for supporting acting, and yes, he played Fred Hampton beautifully. He played this role very well. He was probably one of my favorite acting performances of the year. I think he was the usual Danny Kaluuya amazingness that we usually see from him. He was there in a very powerful, a very relevant film. I'm happy to see these 2 wins. I was glad to see them kind of shut out other people that I swore that, Sacha Baron Cohen was going to win this one. He won some other ones, but I was happy to see Kaluuya win, and like I said, Jodie Foster was a surprise, but not the, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. Like I said, just happy it wasn't Glenn Close, to be honest. Now let's dive into those other acting wins. This night was crazy for actors. The best actor in a comedy or musical went to Sacha Baron Cohen. I hated that Borat movie so much. I thought that movie was the same bland joke told thousands of times. We get it. Politics are crazy. Oh my god, the Giuliani stuff. I did not connect with that movie. So to see Sacha Baron Cohen win for a performance that I thought he was the weakest part of that movie, yeah, he won. I will say, yay. Yeah, he won. But going to Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical was a surprise. Rosamund Pike for I Care a Lot, a film I did enjoy. I do not like I Care a Lot, but I do think it is an enjoyable film where she is the centerpiece of a very dark comedy. I would actually probably place this in more of a thriller with a light comedy, maybe a camp sprinkling, but as a comedic performance, Rosamund Pike was, gosh, no, she wasn't funny. She was scary as hell. What is up with that? Her being nominated was strange because it kind of came out of nowhere, but at the same time, I thought Rosamund Pike was cool. She shut out Maria Baklava, who was in Borat as well, which if Borat was going to get any win, I would have gave it to her. I still don't think that movie should have won any awards, but yes, to see Rosamund Pike here for a performance I thought was pretty strong in a okay movie. That's kind of the story of another Best Actress win as well. It's a night. These wins, especially with the Sacha Baron Cohen and Rosamund Pike wins in the comedy categories, aren't, again, jaw-dropping moments, but I was kind of like, oh, we did that. In comedy, I was rooting for Andy Samberg because I do like Palm Springs a lot, but me liking Palm Springs curses that movie forever because that's what happens when I like a movie. It just never works out. Rosamund Pike, none of these actresses in comedy I was really feeling. I'm glad Kate Hudson didn't win it for that horrible movie Music. I'm happy with these wins. It's not my favorite on the Sacha Baron Cohen side, but yeah, people like him. People like this movie. What am I to say? Now, jumping to Best Actor and Actress in a Drama. Oh, Okay, so let's talk about the simpler one. Chadwick Boseman won for Best Actor. His wife gave a very compelling, passionate, beautiful speech. Her speech, okay, Jane Fonda had a really good speech, but I do think Chadwick's wife was heartbreaking. She really, it was the most emotional moment of the evening, and her passion, I don't know if passion not the right word for her husband, the love she had for her husband is amazing, and I'm glad this performance, what I think is Chadwick's best performance is an entire career, is in Ma Rainey, and I'm just so happy to see it get some love. He's on his way to that Oscar win. I'm so happy to see it. It's not going to be shocking to anyone, and I do think it is a deserved win. Now, Andrea Day from United States versus Billie Holiday, a movie I reviewed over on Flickering Myth, which I did enjoy. I do think it is a Lee Daniels movie. It is the most over the top. Sometimes it doesn't handle its very serious subject very well, but we're not talking about the individual movie. We're talking about the performance inside of it, and Andrea Day is so good in it. I think she encapsulates Billie Holiday. I think she is her in so many ways. This was a shock, though. I was honestly rooting for Promising Young Woman, which is a common theme throughout all of this. I wanted Promising Young Woman to do very well. To see Carey Mulligan get snubbed here was really sad. I honestly thought Viola Davis had this. I also thought Carey Mulligan, Frances McDormand. The Best Actress one, Andrea Day was the last one I was thinking. I was not against it, but I was just like, psh, psh, no one's gonna do it. It's gonna be Francis. It's Nomadland evening. But yeah, no, I was expecting that. So to see this win and to see Andrea's very, very visceral reaction, and she was so shocked by it. It made me happy to see someone not be 100% like, oh, this is in the bag, I got this. To see that win was very interesting, and her passion about it was very well. I think these two acting categories are a little bit stronger than the two comedy ones, but still, this Best Actress one was the shock of the evening, I think. Let's go to Screenplay and Director now. These two awards I thought were going to be pretty interchangeable with the people who won. I thought Chloe Zhao had a chance of winning Screenplay, and I thought Aaron Sorkin had a chance of winning Director, but they switched him, and Chloe Zhao obviously won Best Director. She has won it this entire season. She is most likely the Oscar winner, which I do not like Nomadland. I've been very, very clear about my feelings about that film. I think it handles its subject matter pretty poorly. I think the politics of the film are a little messy. It looks great. It's decently acted, and it's script. Okay, no, we're not here to review Nomadland, but Chloe won. She is the second woman to ever win this award, the first woman of Asian descent, the first just woman of color in general. So yeah, I'm very happy to see her join the likes of Barbara Streisand, a legend and icon. So yes, this was really cool to see her win. Even if I personally do not like the movie, I think she is a talented filmmaker. She has a view. I may not agree with her point of view, but she has a view, and she encapsulates it very well in her work, and it was a deserved win. Aaron Sorkin for Screenplay is not shocking. That Chicago 7 screenplay is pretty fire. It has the problem that Sorkin stuff has, where everyone kind of has the same voice and everyone's talking like each other, and it's just like, well, that person sounds like that person, and that person kind of reminds me of that person. That is the only complaint about that script. I think he handled his multiple characters very well. I think the politics of that film were clear and honest, and actually tried to figure out a solution to its issues, which is a problem I have with something like Nomadland, where I'm just like, you present an issue, you don't tell me anything else. At least Chicago 7 tried to figure out why, tried to get down into the nitty-gritty of it, and I think Sorkin did deserve this win. I know a lot of people do not like him. People are trashing this movie. Can y'all explain to me, if you don't like Chicago 7, can you explain to me why you don't like it? It's not a bad movie, so explain to me why you don't like it in the comments down below. We have some other ones to talk about. The rest of the wins are pretty not shocking at all. We now have foreign language film, animated film, comedy, and drama. So let's go to the animated film. Soul won. I did not love Soul. I was personally rooting for Wolfwalkers, but Soul winning here isn't shocking. It is a huge film. Disney Plus did a lot to advertise this film. It is a well-made film with a lot of soul, no pun intended, but it has a lot to say. It has a good design. I kind of wish it was more into that surrealist vibe. When it got to the New York stuff, I wasn't as enamored and hooked by it. I thought the surreal outer world in between stuff was so gorgeous. Once we got down to the human stuff, I wasn't as in love with it, but Soul was an obvious win, expected to go all the way to the Oscars. I don't see anything getting in Soul's way unless like the director gets canceled and everyone's like, this movie, we can't talk about it. This movie's going all its way. Soul's gonna be there, and it's not a bad film, even if I don't personally love it. It's one I can understand. Now, best foreign language film goes to the very United States based movie Minari. Minari, which does have the character speaking in Korean in it, which is why it's in the foreign language category. But Minari is the most American movie I have seen out of all of this. Like, more than Nomadland, more than Chicago 7, this is a film about the American dream. I'm very happy to see it win. Lee Isaac Chung is one of my picks for best director of this whole damn year. Such a talented filmmaker. Minari hit me really hard as a person of Cuban descent, so I understand the immigrant story. As someone who loved my grandmother when I lived with her so much as a little boy, I related to so much in this movie. Minari is one of the best movies of the year. It should be in Best Picture category, but it's winning Best Foreign Language. I hope pushes it to the Oscars so it could be there for Best Picture, just bar none. No foreign language, no foreign film, just it is one of the best pictures. Minari deserves to be in that conversation. And with this win, I hope it is. Now let's go to Best Comedy. It's Borat. We already know. Frustrating. I wanted Palm Springs. I wouldn't have been shocked by anything else. Like, at least it wasn't The Prom or Music. That's fine. Borat is, like I said, one of my least favorite films of last year, but at the same time, it has a very passionate fan base. It's political. It has celebrities in it, which is all the Hollywood foreign press loves. So I'm not shocked by the win. I'm not happy. I'm not shocked, though. It's a fine thing, and if you haven't seen Borat, maybe this is your excuse to go watch it, because a lot of people didn't go see it. If you are a Borat fan, am I completely wrong? Let me know down in the comments below, because we are getting in to Best Drama. It's Nomadland. It's been the winner of the year. It's the one everyone is expecting to just clean sweep this award season. I have prepped my entire award season for this win. Even when I'm voting in the Critics' Choice, I'm voting for what I want, but I know deep down inside that it doesn't really have a chance, because Nomadland is that film. There is something about this. Maybe it speaks to the white liberals who feel that maybe talking about homelessness and nomads makes them better, and, you know, that helps them sleep at night, because this film didn't really present as much as I wanted to in terms of an actual conversation, an actual what is the root of nomadness. It's just presenting the story. Again, I'm not here to review it. I just have to get my feelings out, because it winning Best Drama wasn't my favorite. I was rooting for Promising Young Woman. Chicago 7 wouldn't have shocked me. I honestly, and you know, the Mank snubs throughout the night, from Gary Oldman to Amanda Seyfried to this thing to Jack Fincher's script. It's crazy to see Mank get shut out when everyone thought it was a clear-cut winner. I think Hollywood is over the let's kind of jerk ourselves off thing, where they want more of let's talk about something without really talking about something, which is perfect for Nomadland. So that is the winner, Hollywood Foreign Press. Even though it doesn't really, you know, have a diverse thing, it did pick a very diverse director and a pretty diverse film, so I can't, like, fault them too bad for that. They're still a trash organization, and you guys need to fix your errors. But at the same time, at least you guys gave Chloe Zhao the moment that she needed with her film, with her directing. This has been a night. I am not, again, shocked by any of these wins. Maybe Andrea Day. Andrea Day is the most of the shocking, but I'm just happy these awards are over. We can move on to the Critics' Choice ones, which I'm a voter in, and then we can move on to the Oscars, which is going to be wild. Alright everyone, that is it for my video where I break down the Golden Globes 2021. What do you guys think of my video? What do you guys think of the Golden Globes? What was snubbed that you were pissed? What won that shocked you? What is your favorite film out of all of these movies nominated? Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel because I make videos like this every single week, and I will be covering all of the award season from here on out. We are in the nitty gritty. Maybe we won't do SAG or anything, but once we get to Oscars and my Critics' Choice, we will be talking about it, so make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Alright everyone, let's talk about the Globes down below.